Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin, amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
We're continuing with our book, Arabiyyah, Bayna, Yadayk, and we're up to the chapter Al-Wahdatu Sadisa, which is titled As-Salah. And we all know that means the prayer. So we're at the first dialogue here, Al-Hiwar al-Awwal, which is between Mustafa and Qusay. So he says, Mustafa, I'll read the conversation first, and then some of you brothers will read it back and translate it as well. So Mustafa, he says, أين تصلي الصلوات الخمسة? Aina means where. Tusalli is you pray in the present tense, right? From salla, yusalli. So where do you pray as-salawatil khamsa? The 5 daily prayers, meaning like the 5 obligatory prayers. The ones that are fard. And yeah, I think this is a typo here.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Should have been tab marbuta, right?
I believe so, yeah. So this should say khamsa, like that. It should say as-salawatil khamsata. I don't know why maybe it was a mistake in the book, or maybe it can be said both ways. I'm not sure, but I believe it should be with the ta marbuta, because the word salah is feminine. It has ta marbuta, and al-khamsa here is the sifa to the word salah, or in this case, as-salawat, the plural. So he says, where do you pray where do you pray your 5 daily prayers, your 5 obligatory prayers? So he responds, Qusay says, Usalli الظهر والعصر والمغرب والعشاء في مسجد بلال. I pray Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha in this masjid, Masjid Bilal. And you'll notice that this is mudaf and mudaf ilayhi, right? Masjid does not have alif lam, and it does not have a tanween. Therefore, it's a mudaf. So it's Masjidu Bilalin, like the Bilal's masjid, or the Masjid of Bilal. That's the name of the masjid. So Mustafa says, Wa ayna tusalli al-fajr? Where do you pray al-fajr? Because he didn't mention fajr. He specifically mentioned Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. So, and where do you pray fajr? He says, Usalli al-fajr fil bayt. I pray fajr in the house, meaning in my house, fil bayt. One second. So Mustafa says, لماذا تصلي الفجر في البيت? Why do you pray fajr in the house? لماذا? Why? Why do you pray fajr in the house? Qusay says, لا أسمع الأذان. I don't hear the adhan. I don't hear. سمع يسمع. And this is أسمع. أنا أسمع. Al-adhan, the call to the prayer. We know what the adhan is, right? The call to the prayer. Mustafa says, هل تستيقظ متأخرا? So he knows something's up with Qusay. He says, do you wake up late? He says, هل تستيقظ متأخرا? He's like, I don't hear the adhan. He's trying to be slick, right? He's trying to make an excuse. But the brother knows that it seems like this brother Qusay, he can't wake up on time. So Qusay responds, Naam. He says, yes, بعد صلاة الفجر. I wake up late after. Ba'da is after. After Salat al-Fajr. After Salat al-Fajr. He wakes up late. And this word ba'da, it makes the word after it have a kasra. Makes it majroor. So Mustafa says, استيقظ مبكرا. This is the command form. استيقظ. He's commanding him. He's telling him, Akhi, wake up early, man. You can't do this. So Qusay says, لا أستطيع. I cannot. I'm not able. I can't. He says, أعمل في الليل. I work at night. أعمل from عمل يعمل. I work في الليل at night. Then Mustafa says, ضع المنبه. ضع المنبه بجانبك. ضع means put. It's the command form from وضع يضع. Put المنبه. This is alarm clock. Put the alarm clock بجانبك. بجانبك. This phrase here, it means next to you.
Yeah.
بجانبك.
بجانبك, next to you.
Yeah. If you want to say next to him, you change this kaf to a ha. بجانبه. Okay. You want to say she, بجانبها. Right. So the pronoun changes, or it can be you can put someone's name after that if you want, but bijanibi means next to. Qusay says, هذه فكرة طيبة. This is, fikra is an idea, right? This is a good idea. طيبة. And he says, جزاك الله خيرا. Now, so let's have some of the brothers go through this dialogue, inshallah, and translate it.
I'll go, inshallah.
That was Abdul Hakim.
No.
Abdul Hakim will be Mustafa.
Likewise.
Akhi Dawood.
No.
Nelson.
No.
طيب تفضل.
أين تصلي صلوات خمسة؟
Don't translate, inshallah.
Where do you pray your 5 prayers?
أصلي الظهر والعصر والمغرب والعشاء في مسجد بلال. I pray Dhuhr and Asr and Maghrib and Isha in Masjid Bilal.
I think Akhi might have said Fil Masjid with Alif Lam. I don't know if I misheard, but just make sure.
Maybe I might have. Well, في Masjid Bilal.
No.
وأين تصلي الفجر? Where do you pray Fajr?
أصلي الفجر في البيت. I pray Fajr in the house, in my house.
لماذا تصلي الفجر في البيت? Why do you pray Fajr in the house?
لا أسمع الأذان. I don't hear the adhan.
هل تستيقظ متأخرة? Do you sleep late or do you wake up late?
نعم. بعد صلاة الفجر. Yes, after Fajr. After the Fajr prayer.
استيقظ مبكرا. Wake up early.
لا أستيقظ لا أستيع
Let's try it again, أخي.
لا أستيع
Just take one half at a time.
لا
S.
لا أستطيع أعمال في الليل.
أعمل.
أعمال في الليل. I can't wake up. I work at night.
ضع المنبه بجانبك. Put an alarm clock next to you or beside you.
هذه فكرة طيبة. That is, or this is a good idea. جزاك الله خيرا.
وإياك.
الحمد لله بارك الله فيكما.
وفيكم بارك.
طيب, let's have two more brothers do it. Who else is here? How about thought I heard Sheikh Ahmed here before, no?
نعم.
Sheikh Ahmed. طيب,
No.
can you read? Can you be Mustafa
No.
and Sheikh Clint? Are you here? Can you read as Qusay, inshallah? تفضل شيخ أحمد.
أين تصلي الصلاة خمسة? Where do you pray? Excuse me?
الصلوات. Don't forget the wow.
الصلوات الخمسة. Where do you pray the 5 salats?
الصلي الظهر والعصر والمغرب مغربا والعشاء في مسجد Bilal. I pray Salat Dual, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha at Masjid Bilal.
وأين صلاة الفجر?
وأين تصلي?
وأين تصلي الفجر? Oh, thank you. Where do you pray Salatul Fajr?
Yeah.
Asali Fajr fi Baiti. I pray Fajr in the house.
لماذا؟
Fajr in the house.
لماذا تصلي الفجر في البيت؟ Oh,
Translate.
why do you pray Fajr in the house?
Let us Samuel Adhan.
لا أسمع.
Let us Samuel move and sand, advan. It said I didn't hear the adhan.
I do not hear the adhan. This is a present tense,
I
right?
do not hear the adhan.
No.
هل تستيقظ مؤخرا
متأخرا. You missed the ta here. متأخرا.
متأخرا.
No.
Do you wake up late?
Now, now Bada Salat al-Fajr. Now, after Fajr, Salat al-Fajr. Did I say that right?
You said Naam Ba'da Salat al-Fajr, right?
Now,
Yeah, it sounded right. No. Alhamdulillah.
yes.
استيقظ مبكرا. Wake up early.
Well, I got one. I'm not losing this. La is that ihu amalu.
This is Astati'u.
That's that D-U. Amalu.
A'malu, Naam.
I don't know the translation of that.
So he says La Astati'u, meaning I can't. I cannot. And then when he says A'malu fil layl, means I work at night.
Oh. Work. Okay, I work at night.
No. So then
Da منبه بجانبك. Put a alarm clock next to you.
no. No.
وهذه
هذه
هذه I mean هذه
Yeah, you got it. هذه.
هذه
This is a fa.
who
It's fikratun.
فكره
Fikratun. This is ta here. Ta. Fikratun.
فكرة
Yeah.
طائي. That's a طائي
نعم.
طائي بيتون
طيبة.
طيبة.
نعم. So yeah, so he says هذه فكرة طيبة, which means were you able to get that, Sheikh?
No, I'm not able to translate that one.
This is he says
Oh,
this هذه.
That is
He says this is a good idea. That's what fikratun is an idea, and طيبة means good. And then he says jazakallahu
Jazakallahu khair.
I mean,
نعم. أحسنتم. جزاكم الله خيرا. طيب. Inshallah, then we'll move on to the next dialogue, inshallah. Al-Hiwaru Thani. This is a dialogue between Salih and Isam. So Salih says, Assalamu alaikum, and Isam responds, Wa alaikum assalam. Then Isam says again, meaning he speaks again. He says, Ana musafirun ila Makkah. So Ana, I, musafirun, this is a traveler, right? This is the ism fa'il. I'm not sure if everyone here is up to that level in sarf. So ism fa'il of which verb, which form, or which verb?
Fa'ala. Fa'ala.
Fa'ala. So for this word here, it would be safara. Aywa.
Safara.
Safara. Yusafiru, right? So this means he traveled or he is traveling. So this is the ism fa'il, musafirun, meaning a traveler, right? But in this, in speech, in Arabic, you can use the ism fa'il basically like in place of the mudari. So in this sentence, musafir does not mean I am a traveler. Like it's not really the smoothest or best translation for us. In this case, you would translate it as I am traveling. Okay. It is an ism, right? It's ism fa'il, it's a noun, it has tanween, but when in the translation, you will replace it with traveling. So he says, I am traveling to Mecca. So like other words like you can use in conversations like ana dhahib, I am going, or ana qadim, I am coming. These are ism fa'il, but you can use those instead of the mudari'. You have a choice. You can use the mudari' if you want, but this is like a common way of speaking. Inshallah. I hope everyone understood that. So he says, I am traveling to Mecca. And then he says, Ila aina anta musafir. Ila aina, meaning to where are you traveling? Again, musafir, anta musafir. To where are you traveling? Or in like a better way to say that would be, where are you traveling to? No. So Salih responds, Ana musafirun ila al-Madina. I am traveling to al-Madina. Right? So Salih, he's speaking again. He says, Limada. Connect these two just so that nobody gets confused and keep switching names. He says, Limada anta musafirun ila Mecca. Why are you traveling to Mecca? So Isam says, he says, Lis-salati fil masjidil haram. I am for the salah in al masjid al haram, to pray in masjid al haram. Basically, he wants to make salah there. So Isam says now, وَلِمَاذَا أَنْتَ مُسَافِرٌ إِلَى الْمَدِينَةِ. And why are you traveling to Al-Madinah? Why are you traveling to Al-Madinah? So Salih says, لِلصَّلَاةِ فِي الْمَسْجِدِ النَّبَوِيِّ. To pray in Al-Masjid al-Nabawi. So then he says, أَيْنَ تُصَلِّي الْجُمُعَةِ. Where are you going to pray, or where are you praying Al-Jumu'ah? So Isam says, fil Masjid al-Haram, Insha'Allah, because he's going to the Masjid al-Haram in Mecca for Salah to pray in general. But then Salih asks him, where are you going to pray Jumu'ah? And he says, and this is pretty obvious, but he says, Fil Masjid al-Haram, Insha'Allah. Then he says, وَأَيْنَ تُصَلِّي الْجُمُعَةِ, and where وَأَيْنَ تُصَلِّي الْجُمُعَةِ, and where are you praying Jumu'ah? Salih says, Fil Masjid al-Nabawi, Insha'Allah. And that is it. So now let's have some of us repeat this dialogue. How about Akhuna Mahmoud?
Okay, you may be Salih.
Naam, inshallah. And then who else here? Akhuna Talib, Abu Zainab. Are you able to talk, Akhi?
نعم.
No. طيب, you'll be Isam, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
أنا مسافر إلى مكة. إلى أين أنت مسافر؟
أنا مسافر إلى المدينة.
لماذا أنت مسافر إلى مكة؟ Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait,
He
no,
was supposed
this was
he was supposed to go.
no,
No,
Mahmoud, you're supposed to say this line.
No, I said it. I thought I didn't say that. I thought I said it.
Nice. You said
Oh.
أنا مسافر إلى المدينة.
Yeah. لماذا أنت مسافر إلى مكة؟
للصلاة. Oh, hold on, we got mixed up, didn't we?
I thought we did.
No, you're okay now, but
Okay.
are we translating? I didn't realize you guys weren't translating.
No. We can start
We
over.
can start backwards.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
No. This
Oh,
one is you again.
أنا مسافر إلى مكة. إلى أين أنت مسافر؟ I am traveling to Mecca. To where are you traveling to?
أنا مسافر إلى مدينة. لماذا أنت مسافر إلى مكة? I'm traveling to Medina. Why are you traveling to Mecca?
للصلاة في مسجد الحرام. To pray salat in the Masjid Haram, in the sacred masjid.
Yeah. And this is next is you again.
ولماذا أنت مسافر إلى المدينة? And why are you traveling to the city, Medina?
للصلاة في المسجد النبوية. أين تصلي جمعة؟ Oh, I'm going to pray in a prophetic masjid. And where are you going to pray Salatul Jummah?
This one thing, it sounded a little bit like you put a fatha on this and this, but they have kasra.
Assalamu alaikum.
في المسجد النبوي.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
في المسجد الحرام. Moving on. في المسجد الحرام إن شاء الله. In the Masjid Haram إن شاء الله. وأين تصل الجمعة? And where do you pray Jumu'ah?
Where are you going to?
Oh, excuse me. And
where are you praying?
Now, and where are you praying Jumu'ah?
في المسجد النبوي إن شاء الله. In a prophetic masjid إن شاء الله.
Inshallah.
And,
Barakallahu feekum.
And one quick question. In the book, it got another line to it. I don't know what it means.
You have the newer version of the book, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What does
'Cause
it say? You want to read it?
It got like كيف ستسافر إلى المدينة. Like, when are you going to travel to Medina? I think.
Kaifa is how.
How are you going to travel to Medina? Yeah.
Aywa, how are you going to travel?
Travel,
كيف
yeah.
ستسافر إلى المدينة.
Medina, yeah. And then
And he
the
says,
answer was أركب طائرة. So I'm gonna travel by plane. Yeah, I got it now.
no.
Yeah,
أركب الطائرة. That's what he says. How are you going to travel to Al Medina? And he says, أركب الطائرة. I'm going to ride the plane. Someone was asking, is this the Amr form? Not sure which one we're talking about. Inshallah, let's move on to the third one. Al-Hiwaru Thalith, the third conversation between Sadiq and Sabir. He says, Sadiq says, هذا أذان العصر. This is the adhan for Asr, Salah. And Sabir says, هيا بنا إلى المسجد. This is a phrase that is useful to learn. It's just, let's go. It's hard to kind of translate it by word. So just know that these words together, when you say it to someone, means let's go. So he says, إلى المسجد, let's go to the masjid. So Sadiq says, أنا أصلي في البيت. I'll pray, or I'm gonna pray, or I am praying in the house. I will pray in the house now. Sabir says, صلي في المسجد. This is the command form, right? This is in case someone wants to know again. This is the breakdown. Salla, yusalli, and that's past tense, present tense. And this is the command form for a male. Okay, يعني أنت صلي, you pray in the masjid. أنت. So Sadiq says, Al-masjidu ba'id. Ba'id means far. He's saying the masjid is far. And Sabir responds, Al-masjidu qarib. The masjid is near. It's not, meaning he's arguing that it's not far, it's close by. So Sabir responds, Hal anta marid? No, he didn't respond. This is Sabir speaking again. He says, Hal anta marid? Are you sick? Are you ill? Right? Sadiq responds, La ana bi khair. No, I'm good. I'm fine. And then Sabir says, Anta kaslan. Means lazy. And Sadiq says, Sadiq he's agreeing with him. He says, Hada sahih. It's true. No. He says this is true. Asif means sorry. He's like, yeah, you're right, man. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. You know, I'm lazy, man. I'm a lazy guy.
No disagreement there.
No. So then Sabir says, "Ana dhahibun ila al-masjid." Oh, this is how I mentioned before. Dhahib. This is ism fa'il, right? From dhahaba, right? And this dhahib in the sentence, it means yadhabu or adhabu. Afwan. It means adhabu. I am going from dhahaba, right? Ana dhahibun ila al-masjid. I'm going to the masjid. I mean, he's like, he's basically like, I'm done with you. I'm tired of this. I'm gonna go to the masjid. So Sadiq says, "Intadir, wait." He says, I have to reconnect my screen share. 1 second. He says intadir, which is the command form for intadara yantadiru, to wait. So he says, wait, ana dhahibun ma'ak. I am going with you. He says, ana dhahibun. This means, I don't know what that was. With you. This is the word ma'a, which means with, plus ka, anta, you. So he says, Ana, and says, wait. I'm gonna go with you, right? So let's have 2 volunteers, inshallah.
I'll go, inshallah.
I'll go Sonic.
طيب, was that Sheikh Ahmed and Abdul Hakim?
Abdul Latif.
Abdul Latif. طيب, 1 second. تفضل.
هذا أذان العصر.
Hiya Bayna illa al-masjid. Oh, he didn't translate.
This is the adhan for Asr.
Hiya Bayna illa al-masjid. Let's go to the masjid.
أنا أصلي في البيت. I am going to pray at the house.
Salli fil masjid. Pray in the masjid.
Al masjidu ba'id. The masjid is far.
Al masjidu qaribun. The masjid is near.
This next one is you, Sheikh Ahmed, again.
Oh, hal anta marid? Are you sick?
لا أنا بخير. No, I am good.
Anta kaslanu? Are you lazy?
No, this is not a question. That's a statement.
Oh. You are lazy.
No.
هذا صحيح. آسف. This is correct. I'm sorry.
Just some again.
No, that's you. This one is you, Sheikh Ahmed. No.
No. Ana dhahibun ila al-masjid. I'm going to the masjid.
انتظر أنا ذاهب معك. معك. Wait. I am going with you.
Alhamdulillah.
Jazakumullahu khair. And sometimes that's how you have to deal with the people, right? You only do as much as you can, right?
All right,
and
I'm
then
good.
at some point you have to do what you have to do,
No,
and maybe they'll follow your influence.
No.
So,
stand there arguing with him by going to the masjid, and Salat will be out.
no. Then you got to stand there and pray, pray jam with him, combining. So that is the 3 conversations for this chapter. Who didn't go? Maybe we'll do a couple more exercises, inshallah. Akh Rashid, are you here? Assalamu alaikum.
He said he had to listen. I
Ah,
the message where he said he has to listen.
no problem.
Anyway.
Barakallahu feek.
Or if you can better.
Dawood. أين نيلسون داود نيلسون أين تصلي صلوات أين تصلي الصلوات الخمسة؟
أصلي okay. أصلي الظهر والعصر والمغرب والعشاء في مسجد بلال.
I was actually asking you.
Oh, me. Okay.
You now.
Okay, so أصلي فجر في المسجد والظهر والعصر what is it? I forgot how to say at work.
في عملي
والمغرب والعشاء في المسجد.
نعم ما شاء الله أحسنت. ومحمود السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
أين تصلي الجمعة؟
We at the you asking me in general. أصلي صلاة الجمعة في المسجد. أصلي صلاة الجمعة في المسجد.
هل المسجد قريب منك من بيتك؟
لا، مسجد بعيد في البيت. المسجد في المدينة أخرى.
What you would say is المسجد بعيد من. You have to use the word من بيتي. Far from my house. And you said المسجد في مدينة أخرى. نعم. Another city.
No.
إن شاء الله. هل تصلي الفجر في المسجد؟
لا أصلي الفجر في البيت.
لأن المسجد بعيد من بيتك. نعم.
ممكن 10 دقائق 15 دقائق.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
ما شاء الله. طيب. شيخ أحمد أين تصلي الصلوات الخمسة؟
أتصلي
أصلي, you would say. أصلي
أصلي عفوا أصلي صلاة الخمسة
الصلوات الخمسة
صلوات الخمسة في البيت.
في البيت. Is that like for now, right now, because of the pandemic?
نعم.
No. وهل المسجد بعيد من بيتك؟
لا المسجد
قريب.
بعيد. نعم المسجد بعيد في البيت.
بعيد.
المسجد بعيد نعم في البيت.
It's far.
نعم المسجد في East Orange, New Jersey. أنا ساكن.
نعم أنا ساكن.
أنا أسكن.
ساكن, you can say ساكن, right? Because we said اسم فاعل works. Or you can say أسكن.
أو أسكن في North New Jersey.
إن شاء الله. بارك الله فيك. Brother Asif, right? Are you with us, أخي?
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. كيف حالك؟
الحمد لله, doing good.
ما شاء الله. Are you following us on this? I think you joined recently, right?
Yeah, this is my first class actually. Yeah.
Oh, subhanallah.
Yeah. But I was following it. I was able to follow everything.
Understand.
Yeah.
So mashallah. So if I were to ask you, أين تصلي الصلوات الخمسة?
أنا أصلي 5 صلوات في البيت.
So you would say الصلوات الخمسة, because we're talking about the specific 5, not 5 general prayers.
No. So أنا أصلي الصلوات الخمس في البيت.
وهل هل المسجد بعيد من بيتك أو أم قريب؟
لا المسجد قريب ولكن pandemic. I don't know how to translate.
Maybe Abba Zubair might be able to tell us.
It's al-waba.
Al-waba, okay.
It's pandemic. Al-waba.
طيب الوباء. سبحان الله. نسأل الله السلامة والعافية.
Ameen.
Inshallah, we'll end with that. Jazakumullahu khairan for being patient and trying to be diligent with this series. Ask Allah to grant us success and keep us firm in our studies. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Anyone have any other questions?
Real fast, with that spelling of al-waba, that's just wow ba alif.
No,
With the
it's
hamza at the end, right?
Wow, ba, alif, and then hamza, yeah.
and Hamza. Okay.
Al-waba'u.
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 Okay. No. Okay. That's all I got.
MashaAllah.
Jazakallahu khair.
طيب.
Appreciate your time,
بارك
fella.
الله فيكم.
Fikum barak.
حياكم الله. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم
Wa alaikum
السلام ورحمة
assalam wa
الله
rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وبركاته.
Hello. Okay.